Okay, it's your tarot dad, and we're here for another daily tarot card pull. Let's get it, folks. Whew. All right, thinking about our days today, thinking about what they're going to bring to us, thinking about what we're going to bring to it, and how we can have some extra good food for thought as we're tackling whatever happens, wherever we're going, whatever we're doing. I'm trying the little shufflies after I said I didn't. Here we are. You know, you gotta mix it up. You gotta try new things. Try new stuff. Okay, spread this sucker out. You. Oh, hello, 8 of Wands, folks. We got a new card in the chat, everybody. Clap it up. New card in the chat. New card in the chat. We got it. Let's go. So this card already is, from what I understand, I think I've pulled this like one time in my entire life. But what I know of this is that it is wands are energy. Wands are like where we're putting our energy, right? This is where we are deciding to spend our time, to what we care about, what we are doing with our lives. This is us getting after it, right? And as you can see here in this card, the most apparent thing is that there is a lot of getting after it happening, right? We've got 8 wands, and most importantly, while all kind of at various kind of points of progress on this line, they all are on the same line, which is really cool. This is one of my favorite parts about this card, is that, here, let me just get this. There we go. Now we can get rid of that. We can dispel it. We'll get it a little bit more light in here. So they're all going in the same direction, right? I love that about this card. This is like very much a like get up and get after it kind of card, right? Everything's going in the same direction. This is your energies aligning, right? If you're like me, you have a couple of different irons in the fire. You have a couple of different things that you care about that you want to spend your time doing. This is these things going in the same direction. This is a very inspiring card, and one that to me can lift you up, right? This can be like just a ton of stuff happening at the same time, or it can be a ton of stuff happening at the same time, all happening in the same direction, right? So again, context for you is really what's going to be important here. I will always defer to y'all as to how this fully applies to your day, your life, your week, whatever it might be, right? It's possible that you have a lot of competing energies. You have a lot of things. Yes, they're all going in the same direction. They're all pointing at the same thing, right? So this to me would suggest that it might be worth knowing and understanding and analyzing the fact that they're all going in the same direction. They're all going to get you to the same place. These are all going to the same place in the end. So to have 8 of them all flying at the same time, again, various points of progress along that line, maybe it might be time for us to think about how can we simplify a little bit, right? How can we pare down some of our wands? It also could mean, if you're the type of person who loves having a lot of different energies going, that, which I do, this card speaks to me in a way of celebration, right? This is the excitement of the stars aligning. This is the excitement of all of your energy pushing in the same direction. It is a reassuring thought to me that they all end up in the same place. This is exciting, right? This to me is in a way a sort of assurance of success. And mind you, that success might not always be how you define it right now. It is a reassurance to me when I see this card that like, hey, you're going in the right direction. Everything is pointing in the same direction. Just keep going, keep moving, keep pouring that energy in, right? This is exciting. The company line here is that upright is movement, fast-paced change, action, alignment, air travel. Reversed is delays, frustration, resisting change, and internal alignment. It is important that all of these are soaring through the sky. There is a sense of aerodynamics here in this card, right? There is a sense of streamlining. There's a sense of movement. These things are all moving, again, in the same direction. Is it important that these are heading down? I don't think so. I think maybe it's important in the way that they're heading down to Earth, right? These are like going down towards the landscape that we see. I see that as connection. I see that as inevitable reconnection with where they came from, which is a cool thought that I am going to ponder today. No matter where I launch my wand, it's inevitably going to end up connecting back to where it came from. right? And this is a really cool thought. Circle of life, kind of a cyclical nature of energy. That's something for us to ponder today. But ultimately, I would like for us to ponder and think about, as we're going into today, just my challenge to you is, where are you putting all of your energies? Where are these various flying wands? Is it romance, career, money pursuit, more time with folks that you love? Is it a craft? Is it a hobby, right? We can have so many different places where we pour our energy into. Are those aligned? Are they all heading in the same direction? Most importantly to me, where is that direction that they're all heading inevitably? Is it to your happiness? Is it to your satisfaction? Are you ever going to be satisfied with where they all end up? These are things to be pondering that can kind of give us some room for rumination, right? I think it's good to have alignment, right? This is something that we can be seeking today. If we don't have it, how can we be like this card? How can all of our wands head in the same direction? To me, one of the simplest ways to make sure of that is to know where you're aiming with your energy. Where are you trying to end up? If you did have 8 wands all launched in the same direction, where would you want them to land? Right? So we can kind of look at it from any end of the journey and glean a lot of really useful information for ourselves. So that's something that I want us to be pondering, is like, where have our energies come from? Where are we influencing those, right? Where is it kind of influencing us? Where is it going to end up? Where do we want it to end up? And are they all going in the same direction? Just something to be mulling over, something to be thinking about. I don't know that we need any definitive answers here on these things, but again, it's just really nice to have some room for self-reflection, some kind of catalysts for cool thoughts in your head as you're going through your day. Really the idea of, where am I putting my energy and where is that leading me? Where would I like it to lead me? And how can I ensure that all my stuff is lining up to point me to where I want to end up? That is what I'd like for us to be thinking about today. I really appreciate you guys, as always, for popping in here in the morning, joining me, grabbing your cup of coffee or your water or your tea or your daily routine or whatever it might be. I'm so grateful that y'all are working this into it. It means more to me than I can properly voice to you. So I hope that one day I can find a way to fully encompass that, rather than just saying over and over and over again that I appreciate you guys. But for now, I appreciate y'all will have to do. Tarot Dad is out.